For the last week or so, I haven't really felt like running because I've essentially been ill, and it's the first time in probably over a year that I haven't ran for such a long period of time. 7 days, that's how long I haven't ran for. And after this run that I've just done now, 5k, it's actually the first time I've been out of the house for 8 days. So it definitely feels a bit strange like right now. So I've just gone for 30-minute 5k, which is actually all right. That's okay. But the feeling at the end of it is that I feel really guilty for not running for so long. And it's such a strange place to be because, you know, that consistency that I've had for like over a year shouldn't be, that's a monumentous thing. I mean, I say a year. It's pretty much been 2.5 years of consistent dedication, and certainly been 14 months of pretty much 5 times a week putting in the hard work and dedication. I mean, I'm still doing it right now, but I almost felt that I'd lost particularly over this last week, essentially that feeling of guilt about feeling that, oh my God, I've lost the consistency. What happens if I get into a bad habit and then I just can't get back into the consistency? Certainly things that I've thought about this week, even though I haven't been able to go for a run anyway. It's easy to think that consistency means you're always excited, but most days it's just about doing it, even when you don't feel like it. And I've learned over the last week not to really feel guilty about what I've missed for the last 8 days, because I've been ill. I couldn't help it. I had shingles, and I didn't really have the energy to start running. So the fact that I've come out on 7 days after my last run and gone for a run, when I could have very easily just stayed in bed and not done anything, is a sort of testament to the consistency and the fact that I actually really want to just get back out running. So it's definitely a good thing. So shall we get back to running? Let's go. But don't let that bother you, because it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, we're getting back to what we know how to do this morning. See, we all run. That's what we do. We run, we get on back onto it. We go out for an extra and we say hello to a runner that we've just run past. That's what being in the community is about. Wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, I feel like I've got back into my stride really quickly. Back over this bridge, I remember the last time I was flying over this way and it was snowy. But look at it now, a few weeks later essentially. So what I've learned is, what I've got behind me is all of that consistency, and that doesn't just stop just because I've been ill for a week. So if you're in the same position, or just taking any time off for any reason at all, then don't let it bother you, because just get back into the swing of things. I think sometimes people think that consistency is being excited to go out for that run every single day and just be doing it, but that's not really what consistency is. For me, consistency is about just having that drive to be able to just do it no matter what. Remembering the bigger picture. I mean, I have what my ultimate goal is, and it's always has been, and no matter what races or other things are coming up, then that is always the main goal. And that I don't know when I'm going to achieve that main goal, but could be in 20, 30 years, but that's the main goal, and everything else in between that is just another stepping stone. Every race, every single day is just another stepping stone on that ultimate goal in 20, 30 years time. But generally, most days, it's just about getting up and just getting it done. That's the most important thing. I mean, you've probably seen on my socials that my Instagram, to me, is probably pretty boring. I get up most days, do generally the same routes. I'm following a plan. There's nothing really varies from it. Maybe on an extra day when I do a club run, but that is just about just doing something a little bit different. And I sometimes post about that, and other times I don't. Now, I've been running for a while now, and it's not always glamorous. It's just showing up, and that's essentially the truth of it. But in reality, most days, it's just boring. Don't know who wants to see it, but for me, that consistency, and it's generally what I use my Instagram for, is just about my proof to myself that I am being consistent, and that's my evidence of dedication that I can look back on those times, particularly like something like this week, where I have, in truth, I haven't looked at Instagram a lot because didn't want to be reminded about the thing that I couldn't actually do, and it was just it honestly felt like kick in the face. It wasn't really running, so didn't really want to look at running per se. The only thing I did was went on my runner plan and changed my week's worth of scheduled running to I'm off ill this week, so that's pretty much all the running things I've done. Haven't really been on Strava or anything like that, so it's definitely been a bit of a change, but I'm hopefully back on the bandwagon now. I've been posting about running, consistency and discipline for a while now, and I started to realise I'm not really here to give advice. It's generally just about my journey. I'm here to show you what exactly consistency looks like, and to just keep going, even when there is no applause. So for me, consistency is just about showing up. That's the important part of it. Just showing up. That's showing up for yourself. You don't have to do it for anyone else. You might do it for a cause, and that's amazing. People who can, that's your cause. My cause is that I've got my ultimate goal, and that's always and always will be my cause and my main motivator. But that's what this video is really about, really. It's about what I want to be doing for the channel, and I want to show, and if I can inspire anyone, and this channel is really going to be hopefully about what it takes to really show up. You don't have to be an elite star to really want it or want something. You can just be anyone. I'm just somebody else. You're just somebody else. And together we can do anything we put our minds to. So there's no reason why none of us can't achieve what we want to really achieve. We hear a lot about consistency, but not what it actually feels like, because most days it just feels boring. There's no breakthrough moment, no sudden confidence boost, no sign that it's working. It's just another day. Now, I've run this route so many times, I've lost count, and some people will probably think, isn't this route boring to run? And you know what? I actually don't find it boring. The last time I ran this way, as I said before, it was snowing. Now it's not. And then there's always that part of me that thinks, should I be doing more? Should I be doing something different towards my marathon plan? But then I think, if progress was exciting, then wouldn't more people do it? But that's not the case, and that doesn't ever seem to happen. So maybe boredom isn't the problem, maybe it's just the proof of concept. I've come to realise that the days that change you the most don't usually feel important at the time. They just feel like showing up when there's no reward. No one sees those type of runs, no one claps for them. But you know what? They all count. Because it's this ordinary, forgettable work is actually what progress sometimes looks like. And I'm making a change in how I share those moments. So moving forward, I'm less focused on offering advice, because I'm essentially just following a plan that probably anyone can really follow. So, I'm quite regimented in the fact that I need a plan to be able to do it, because I just don't feel like on my own I'd be able to do it. So that's why I follow my running plan so strategically to the core, and it pains me to miss runs. That's why I need to put this illness thing on there so it tracks, and it needs to know every single run that I'm doing, so that I know that I can stay on target and I'm doing everything right to try and achieve what the plan says that I might be able to achieve. Although the times that it's given me for the London Marathon, probably a little bit of a stretch. Maybe this video will help you stay a little less alone in those boring moments. I don't know whether today's run has moved the needle in any way at all, but it's certainly made me feel a lot better considering how I've been feeling this week. But I just know that I showed up, and tomorrow I'll probably do exactly the same. But all I know is I showed up, and tomorrow I'll try to do the same. And this is where my channel is going. It's not about the highlights, it's not about the advice, it's just keeping at it every single day. And if one person watches this, just keep showing up, then it's all worth it. My philosophy is that if I can inspire just one person watching this video, then it was definitely all worth it. If you're watching this and feeling stuck or bored or like you're not progressing fast enough, don't let this moment be the moment that you set off in the distance and do no more running. It might not even be running. It could be anything. But don't let that moment be the moment where you don't do anything else. Just get back into it. So if you enjoyed this video, press that like button and think about subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.